Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf gaming channel as we are continuing our campaign through Floodland for the very first time, and we have to work on fixing, probably this is the radio tower, yep, old radio tower, so we will have to reach it and we will have to repair it. Apparently we have a ruined car park over on this side, the moon in the back, look at that, such a good view. For the moment we are prioritizing building this water still because we started running out of water. I think this game needs a few updates because it feels like either things are not going as they should or there is a problem with distance. Like this produces 17.5 daily at its most or highest efficiency. Maybe that is the thing. I mean, we have 5 potable water here, but we do not have it over here in this small storage. But who knows? For now, we are just trying to get through and learn the game, learn the ropes. I wonder if to go further than this, let's see, can't explore outside of storage range. So if I decide to make another small storage, okay, this would work. Now, it feels like the land is ending on this side. So maybe we can make one here, right? Should give us enough range to explore. So let's continue with that. We almost got everything ready. So let's speed it up. We have to get more water for people or they will die. We've started gaining some unrest. At least food we have enough. With the fishery, the upgraded fishery, it seems like we're doing pretty well. I will also want to upgrade this forager hut. But for that we need just one more point in research, I feel. We've recently built a new steel, okay. Water crisis, over 30% of the community is thirsty. Well, now it's going up. I think that these arrows might have to go up just to have a good situation. Let's see. I know we have all too much water in the area, but your people need drinking water, so roll up your sleeves and do something about it. First death. And so it finally happened, the first death since we've arrived. Arden Roberts will be greatly missed and remembered as a strong and supportive person who always got along with those around him. Those around them. Okay, also, they were very dedicated to find the rebirth power plant. I know we're going to find it one day, and this death won't be in vain. As much as I wouldn't like anyone else to sacrifice their lives, we all know the risk. The world outside isn't any safer, but at least we have the hope for a better tomorrow. I should probably say something, right? But right now I don't feel like giving an eulogy. I'm just sad and pissed off that I lost someone I was meant to take care of. Did we just lose people because they were thirsty? I hope they don't die that quickly. Although, you know, being thirsty is not great. We should prefer a ceremony involving giving the body to the water. An old-fashioned berry. We should study the body to avoid more deaths, or friends and family should decide what to do with the body. Apparently that is for our faction, and I feel like we'll do this. You're right, it's not our decision. And the fire brigade got placated. Okay, death takes its tolls. We should ask ourselves, what can we do to prevent more deaths? I mean, yeah, depending on how it died. Do they have ages? No. So probably the person we've lost because of their thirst. Okay, we still need to get some water here. Food, we're okay. I feel like we're mostly okay on all sides. I've just got an achievement called the expansion, probably because we built this, right? Yep. And we have no people here to work it. I'm happy you took care of thirsty people. Great. So what I will do now is I will go down in people here. We'll have 5 of them and we're gonna get 5 up here. Distribute supplies within the community. Range is 70. Storage worker handles searching and exploring, constructing, building and transporting resources. So we need them to transport resources. I guess one of our biggest problems might have been the fact that we haven't left enough warriors free. And we asked them to collect some of this stuff, which probably overburdened them, right? It seems like we're getting some extra debris in the area, or maybe because we have hacksaws and a few more tools, we are able to collect more. For now I will ask people, I'll ask them to collect in this area and we'll leave it at that. And with you from here, let's see, more rubble, more rubbish. Let me check this radio tower and I will check this area for more rubbish, a few more resources basically. They are overworked. 2 out of 5 people can work here. We'll stay on academic debate. Let's take a look at our research. What can we do now? So, in the survival area, there's nothing else that we can pick for right now. Over here we can have the forager's house. I guess that is the only thing. For the rest we need more points. Let's make sure that we're getting an upgraded forager's house. That should help us collect more food. Okay. Can I cancel this task? Let's see, show task list. Yeah, they are moving resources. Okay, well, you have a lot of tasks too. Long travels between work and home. I see. Okay, so we might want to make a few more tents closer. I'll just add more workers back here because we want them to go around and collect everything that they can. Very few resources in the area. So in a sense, because we do have a lot of wood, I feel like it might be a good idea to add these people here. Now let's take a look. The radio tower from before the event that can still be brought back to its former glory and made operational. Buildings like this are a rare sight in the wetlands. These walls certainly hide people or resources. 800 rubbish, 400 wood and some, what was it, concrete? Not concrete, but rubble. Okay. In order to get radio batteries, or we will get these radio batteries maybe if we search the building. We'll try to search the building and see what's happening. We have some car wrecks here. Maybe between episodes, like after this session, I'll probably just spend some time trying to figure out like how to reduce this fog. It's a bit too much. It's either the bloom or the fog or something like that. I do like to try it the first time as it is. But at this point I think it's also important to move on. and try to fix it in a way that looks a bit better for me. Maybe it already looks good to you. Let's upgrade the forager's house. We'll start with that. Second of all, if I take over here another one of these sorting huts, we can't place it in the water, can't really place it here either, unless I cut some of these, right? Okay, I'll add another searching area there. They have a few too many tasks. We got some replenishments here on the rubbish. Let's reduce this by one person and bring another one here. A building isn't operational. The logging hut, yeah, we know this. Let's hold production. Maybe that was the way that we should have done it. Restore the radio tower. Use the radio tower to locate the remaining groups of scouts. Okay. Some of you are thirsty. One more time. Let's see. I mean, we have 15 water here. Should I just leave one worker for the food? Oh, we've brought now water. Okay, so we're still safe. But they need to drink. Okay, maybe they'll drink at the end of the day. I'm still trying to figure out like how does all this work. There's a shortage of manpower. It would be good to locate new people with our radio tower and then bring them here. Okay, so that's how this will work. Got it. So let's let time pass. Should I be making some tents here? We do have quite a bit of stuff. So I'll be making 2 tents. Maybe they will move in the area and then we do not have to worry about this kind of long walks between their houses. We got ourselves some batteries, which we'll probably use for some actions in the old radio tower. Okay, sorting hut, I can stop you working from this area because I will need you somewhere up here. So let me bring 2 more people. That will be 6 in total. These tents should be more than enough. Hopefully they move. If we don't want riots to break out, we need to find a way to provide people with drinking water. You have some ideas, right? Yes, yes. Okay, I'll be making another one of these water collectors a bit closer to us. I think this one is probably better than the others because it's right here. But they are right. Water is important. So let's see. What else is here? Another crash car. Let's have them search this building as well. Every new start, it's randomized. I saw one of the messages as I was getting ready here. So you can do a new mission, you'll see a new start and you'll get new resources, I guess a different type of land. Probably picking a different faction is totally different. I mean, it should be. There's a shortage of manpower. It'd be good to locate, yeah, new people. Sure. Let's see. Interesting place. Why? Perhaps the residents of their descendants or their descendants are still alive somewhere in the area. Okay, well, let's look into the building. Where are we at? We have wood, we just need some rubbish. Not rubbish, but rubble. It's very difficult for me to remember rubble right now, because I've never heard of people collecting rubble. I guess I've heard it in construction works, but generally speaking, it was specific rubble that you would be using in order to... let's stop you from here and bring you here because it's closer. It was rubber in order to make cement. What do we have here? CME Encyclopedia entry. Coronal mass ejection, CME. Large eruption of magnetized plasma from the sun's outer atmosphere or corona that propagates outwards into interplanetary space. The CME is one of the main transient features of the sun. Fast CMEs drive interplanetary shocks in the solar winds and cause the most intense geomagnetic storms on Earth. The main driver of space weather, geomagnetic storms, are disturbances in Earth's magnetosphere that can have significant impact on both ground and space-based technological systems. Although it is known to be formed by explosive reconfiguration of the solar magnetic fields through the process of magnetic reconnection, its exact formation mechanism is not yet understood. We don't need to understand God's work to appreciate its beauty. Okay. This feels like some general information that it's not related to our event. Okay, they're still looking for some goods. This should definitely work a bit better for us. We continue to collect water from there. This one still has enough rubble to collect. Okay. Let's see, for the moment it seems like things are going our way. I mean, we're getting an increased amount of water. And I feel like we could fix... Go to technology development. Reclaim. We need 1 development point and to develop rubble. Okay, in order to develop rubble we need 25 points. But we gained some textbooks, so I feel like we could change it here to standard. Yeah, we found old world relics. And then we can go, once again, we can go to these textbooks. Let's search, get a bit more. If there's something that I like about this game right now, is that it has its own unique theme and we don't have any kind of radiation. Because we've have a lot of survival games, but it seems like it's mostly about radiation and some sort of explosion. The Fallout theme, right? White Dove. We found something. It was in a cage, barely alive, but alive. It's beautiful. I haven't seen something like this in years. I think it's a girl, but it's a bird, and you know birds. It's a dove, a real dove. White as the snow used to be before, you know. What, did the cataclysm kill the birds? It's glorious. I know it's not going to help us. I mean, one of the explorers wanted to eat it and cook it. We can't do that. We should take it as a mascot. Eat it and then cook it. Okay. A pet, something, I don't know. It just feels special. We can afford to feed it, and seeing such a beautiful creature, it will give people hope. We should feed it and then let it free. We should cook it. We need the food. We don't need the food. You're right, we should keep the dove as a symbol of hope. We'll take turns taking care of it. I'm thinking that this will be a problem for us at some point. Because people have different ideas of how they should be raising animals. And birds are not easy to raise. Let's see. This building isn't operational. Yeah, I'll pause it. People in the water still live too far from the workplace. Consider building a road or constructing homes closer to it. Okay, so I need another set of tents here. You are right. Apparently at some point we can build our infrastructure. So these are done. This one I could also deconstruct. Deconstruct using hacksaws. 6 storage workers are currently available. Long travels between work and home, okay. We have enough points. I think we can just do what we want to do. We'll research... Oh no, it's 25. Okay, so we still need a bit. In the meantime, let's deconstruct that building. Pile of rubble here. Another house. We can search using lockpicks, which will also give us 100 water. We can support it, so let's do that. Ah, so it added to the whole thing. A ruined store. It has medication, it has some radio batteries and scaffolding. Used to deconstruct ruins, develop scaffolding construction. Operation mode in woodcutting station. Buildings to do it. Okay. Oh, we could have kept the lockpicks and we would have found a few more things that are a bit more important. There is no more space for wood, okay, and there is no more space for rubbish. Okay. Well, let me just make another tent here then. We're gonna search the ruin store too. There's no space in our storage for resources. Let's upgrade it or build a new one. In a sense, I guess we are working in vain. Some of these places, right? But on the other side, I wouldn't want to go too far with it. Let's see. Interesting place, but we cannot reach it. I'll try to scout that area just for a second. Okay, apparently just shoots a flare. We have a rusted Ferris wheel, very close. Search using ropes, and we have some ropes here if we can find a few more lockpicks. Okay, I think I have enough points now. So we'll develop this, then we'll develop the reclaim radio tower. Power plant's key pass, power plant's blueprints, and planks. We can build a shack. Get through a bit of rubbish and a bit of rubble. Okay, medical tent. I believe that the medical tent is probably what we need. And it can do clinic, isolation ward, okay, and electrify clinic. Let's take a look at what else we have. A shellfish post. What is this for shellfish people? Small but by smell recognizable from a distance. Needs to be built on shallow water, standard operation mode. What else? A sorting lodge allows you to collect and sort rubbish and rubble from large deposits more efficiently, enables collecting rubble from the area. This is like 10 points. How much is the medical tent? Another 10. We'll start with the medical tent. I think that this might be a bit more important because we might get sick people soon, so we want to make sure that we are gonna keep them in good health. Once things start to spread, it's going to be a lot more dangerous. This medical tent will certainly help us, although I hope the medics won't have too much to do. Yep, we all do. Isolation ward just provides people with primary health care, okay. Clinic. Small medical facility provides people with primary health care. So this one distributes medication to the people and cures them from infection. Seriously sick people require more time and medicine to get better. Or isolates disease people in order to slow down the spread of epidemic. Okay. So for the moment I don't think that we need to worry about that, but we'll see. Time to reconstruct our radio tower here. Now we're gonna use some of the resources, so things should be going well. Let's see. Do we still have anything to use here? We do not. So either I can do academy to get some books and receive some more specialization points, or I can do, let's do academy debate until we get to 10 points and then have that building that collects rubbish more efficiently and also rubble. Okay. So the tower has been reclaimed. The radio transmission allows you to locate resources and places of interest in the area as well as organize expedition. It also receives intel about new survivors who can be reached. Okay, expeditions are set to explore distant places. They can collect resources and old world technology and even rescue survivors. Each explorer and survivor needs food rations. So it's important to remember that more survivors saved means more mouths to feed. Or we can do transmission to scan the area and locate potentially valuable. Use the red to locate. Maybe we'll start this transmission, right? Yes, send a radio transmission. And what did she say? I'm glad you were able to fix the radio. Now all we have to do is send the signal out to the world and wait. And well, if there is anything we have plenty of, it is water and time. Okay. Give me a second here. Okay. Start transmission. Huzzah! The radio tower is up and running again. I knew it. Turns out it was built by a company owned by Ivo Garza, the head honcho behind the Rebirth program. He used to be a big shot before the event, also famously a very hard man who liked his drink. But let's not delve into the past too much and stay focused on the future. Using the radio tower will bring us even closer to it. We got a bit more research. There was a group of scouts I sent to the area some time ago to confirm if the Rebirth power plant was really here. They've settled here, finding shelter in a former factory site. We were able to get hold of them using the radio tower. They want to join our community, even though they don't know you or your people. I tried to tell them it wasn't going to be impressive, but they seemed very excited to have some people to talk to. Most importantly, meeting a different group can open us to new experiences and new ways of thinking. Reach the group of scouts located in the former factory, bring the newcomers back to the settlement. Okay, that is good to know. So this is where we need to get. Last message. A new clan. Do I just prepare an expedition or what do I do? Like, can I do a scouting mission on this side? It doesn't seem like I can. Let's try to prepare an expedition and see how that works. Yes, send out an expedition. That's what they want us to do. I will take off 2 people from here and another one from this. I will also want the technology here to sort stuff better. Adds 2 general work posts in the sorting building. Okay, so it will provide us with more workplaces in whatever this is, the sorting lodge here. Okay, has a bigger range. This seems to be rubble, right? I'll probably start with this because there's no other way to collect rubble. And then I can either add you there, but let's see. Ah, this one also has rubble in its range. Very few resources left in this area, okay. I can build another fishing hut here. Okay, I feel like replacing this building or upgrading it to a sorting lodge is better. Can I do this? Yeah, but it wouldn't add too much. Okay, well, now we can send the expedition. Rations for... I don't think we need 3 days. Take construction materials. Technology needed. District maker technology needs to be developed first. Oh, so you can probably move to a certain area. Let's see. I'll ask you to... Sure. Just to reach this place. So you can move to a certain area and probably start a new colony or something. Maybe we'll go to this ruined parking space too. It has electronic chips. Would really love another lockpick. Okay, so these are the people. How are they going? Do they have a raft or something? Yes, they've made themselves a little boat. Cool. There's a shortage of manpower. Cool. So they made themselves an expedition camp, which we can turn into a storage. I see. So that's a throwaway resources, relocate camp, show task list. Let's search for people. New clan discovered, the Good Neighbors. We are the residents of a suburban community cut off from the world for several weeks after the tsunami. United and stronger than ever, we have formed a self-help association, sharing resources and duties. We are very attached to the American tradition and do our best to cultivate them, even in the post-catastrophic world. By respecting democratic procedures, we express the belief that liberal civilization will rise once again. So this was one of the factions we discovered in the beginning. Factory talks. There are people living here. They have lived here for months now, though once. They have lived here for a few months now, though once. I don't understand that. Yet now some of them, tired of this place, would like to join us. In exchange for being accepted to our settlement, they offer us valuable medicine. Let's accept them, of course. They might be sick, or maybe not now. Let's accept them, sure. Okay. The people of the Fire Brigade have slightly different worldviews, but at least they understand us. Okay. Bring the newcomers back to the settlement. Let's see. Low rations. Okay. What do we do? Back home? Probably should have had a bit more food. Do we collect it now? Yes. Okay. So we can collect. We have this new tribe. The world I was born into and the world today, they are two different places. Let's take a look at the clans. So they are peaceful. We have a bit of unrest. And I can specialize them in something different. They have already erudition. Knowledge obtained through study or research. Erudition allows you people to work more efficiently in jobs like collecting water, herbs, or creating medication in apothecaries, and conduct research in academies and producing concrete in cement factories. Okay, All water filters produce 25 faster. Okay, so what is reduce the effect of crimes and resilient. They have all water filters produce 25% faster, and workaholics enables night shifts. Okay. 10 people in this clan. As far as the worldview, let's see, where was the worldview in this? They care about the old world, but they still care about liberty. We can banish the clan, introduce new laws. People are happy with recently introduced laws, okay? And they dislike to craft the craft workshops and the pillories. Okay? Well, this is pretty much all the time that I have for today. We will return tomorrow with a brand new episode as we continue exploring this wonderful world. Well, what's left of it at least. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and I wish you all to have a wonderful day.